Hey Aries, welcome back to the channel, and oh my goodness, I have to tell you about this reading I just did for you because the energy coming through is absolutely wild. So I was sitting here shuffling my deck, thinking about what Aries needs to hear right now as we move through this year, and the cards that came out literally made me stop and go, wait, what? Because the universe is not playing around with you right now. Whatever got delayed last year, whatever felt like it was stuck or not moving the way you wanted, it is about to explode into your reality, and I am so excited to share this with you. Before we dive in, I just want to say that this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what does not. I am reading the energy for the collective Aries energy, but you know your situation best. Trust your intuition as we go through this together. Now let me tell you about these 6 cards that came through because each one of them has such a specific and powerful message for you. The first card I pulled for you, Aries, is the 5 of Swords. And I have to be honest, when this card came out, I was like, okay, universe, we are starting strong here. Now, the 5 of Swords typically talks about conflict and feeling like you have been through some battles, right? But what I am picking up for you specifically is that last year you probably had some situations where you felt like you were fighting for something, or maybe you were in conflict with people around you, whether that was in your work environment or in your personal relationships. There might have been this sense of walking away from something that was not serving you, or maybe you won the battle, but it felt like a hollow victory. You know what I mean? Like you got what you wanted, but it did not feel the way you thought it would feel. But here is where it gets interesting because this card showing up right now is telling me that all of those conflicts, all of those battles you fought last year, they were actually preparing you for something massive that is about to happen. The universe was clearing out the people and situations that were not meant for your next chapter. I keep getting this image of someone burning bridges, not because they are destructive, but because they needed to make sure they could not go backwards anymore. Does that resonate with you? Because what I am seeing is that you were being pushed to stand up for yourself in ways that maybe felt uncomfortable at the time, but were absolutely necessary. The energy around this card is also telling me that some of you Aries might have felt like the bad guy in certain situations last year. Like maybe people painted you as being too aggressive or too confrontational when really you were just setting boundaries and standing in your truth. The 5 of Swords is asking you to release any guilt or shame around that, because I am hearing very clearly that you did exactly what you needed to do. You were protecting your energy and your peace, and there is nothing wrong with that. Sometimes we have to make the hard choices and walk away from people or situations, even when it is painful. What is about to explode for you now is this incredible sense of clarity about why all of that had to happen. You are going to start seeing very soon, if you have not already, how those endings from last year were actually opening the door for opportunities that are so much better aligned with who you truly are. I am seeing that some of those conflicts might resurface, but not in the way you think. Instead of being dragged back into old drama, you are going to have this powerful moment where you realize how much you have grown and evolved. You might even have opportunities to stand in your power in new ways that show people, wow, this person really has changed. The second card that came through for you is the 9 of Pentacles in Aries. This card has me so excited for you because this is the card of independence, luxury, and self-sufficiency. After that, 5 of Swords energy of conflict and cutting ties, the 9 of Pentacles is telling me that you are stepping into this beautiful phase of enjoying the fruits of your own labor. This is about you creating your own abundance and success without needing to rely on anyone else. Does that feel true? Because I am getting this strong sense that many of you have been working really hard behind the scenes, maybe building something or developing your skills or just focusing on yourself and your own growth. What did not happen last year that is about to explode now is this recognition of your own worth and value. I feel like some of you Aries spent last year maybe questioning yourself or wondering if you were on the right path or if what you were working towards was actually going to pay off. The 9 of Pentacles is coming through to say, yes, it absolutely is paying off. And you are about to see tangible evidence of that. This could show up as financial opportunities coming your way, or it could be recognition for work you have been doing, or it could simply be this internal shift where you suddenly realize how capable and powerful you truly are. I am also getting this message about luxury and pleasure with this card. The universe is saying that you have been in survival mode or hustle mode for so long, and now it is time to actually enjoy your life. This might sound simple, but I think a lot of Aries forget to slow down and appreciate what they have built, because you are always on to the next challenge or the next goal. The Nine of Pentacles is inviting you to take a breath and look around at your life and recognize all the amazing things you have created. Maybe it is time to treat yourself to something nice, or to create more beauty in your environment, or to just allow yourself to receive without feeling guilty about it. The bombshell here is that your financial situation or your sense of security is about to shift in a really positive way. I am not saying you are going to win the lottery tomorrow, although hey, you never know, but I am seeing that opportunities for increasing your income or your resources are opening up. This could be through a new job offer or a raise or a business opportunity, or even just getting clear on your value and charging what you are worth. Some of you might be stepping into entrepreneurship or taking your side hustle to the next level. The key message is that you do not need anyone else to make this happen for you. You are the source of your own abundance. Now, the third card is the Three of Swords. And okay, I know this card can look scary because it literally has three swords piercing a heart, but stay with me because the message here is actually really important and ultimately healing. The Three of Swords is about heartbreak, grief, and emotional pain. So why is this showing up in a reading about things that are about to explode for you? Well, because Aries, I am being shown that there is some grief or heartbreak from last year that you have not fully processed yet. Maybe you have been pushing it down or trying to stay busy, so you do not have to feel it or telling yourself that you are over it, when deep down you know you are not quite there yet. The shocking news element with this card is that this pain is about to come up to be healed once and for all. I know that might not sound like good news at first, but trust me, this is actually a gift. When we avoid our pain, it stays stuck in our body and our energy field, and it blocks us from receiving the new blessings that are trying to come in. The Three of Swords appearing now is saying that it is time to let yourself actually feel whatever you have been avoiding. This might mean crying it out, or talking to a therapist or a trusted friend, or journaling about it, or whatever helps you process emotions. What I am picking up specifically is that for many of you, this is related to a relationship that ended last year, or a betrayal or a disappointment that cut really deep. Maybe someone you trusted let you down, or maybe you had to let go of a dream that meant a lot to you. The Three of Swords is acknowledging, yes, that hurt, and it is okay to still be feeling it. You do not have to be over it already just because time has passed. Give yourself permission to grieve what was lost. But here's the beautiful part, and this is what makes this card part of your bombshell reading. Once you allow yourself to feel and process this pain, you are going to experience this profound release. It is like you have been carrying around this heavy weight, and you did not even realize how much it was slowing you down until suddenly it is gone. I am seeing that on the other side of this healing, there is so much lightness and freedom waiting for you. You are going to feel like you can breathe again, like you can open your heart again, like you can trust again. The explosion here is that you are about to have some kind of revelation or breakthrough around this old pain. Maybe you will suddenly understand why it had to happen, or you will forgive the person who hurt you, not for them, but for your peace. Or you will realize that you are actually grateful for the lesson, even though it was painful at the time. This card is ultimately about emotional liberation, and that is what is coming for you, Aries. The fourth card that came through is the Seven of Swords, and this one is super interesting because the Seven of Swords is traditionally about deception strategy and sometimes sneaky behavior. When I first pulled this card, I was like, okay, what is the universe trying to tell us here? But as I sat with the energy, what came through is that last year, there might have been some situations where either you were not being completely honest with yourself about something, or someone else was being deceptive or hiding things from you. The Seven of Swords can also represent strategic planning and working behind the scenes. The message I am getting for you, Aries, is that secrets are about to be revealed. Whatever was hidden is going to come to light, and this is part of your bombshell energy for this year. Now, this could go a few different ways. For some of you, this might mean that you discover someone was not being truthful with you. And while that might sting initially, it is actually going to be a blessing, because you will finally have clarity about a situation that felt confusing before. Knowledge is power, right? And even when the truth is uncomfortable, it is always better than living in confusion or being manipulated. For others of you, the Seven of Swords is about your strategy and plans that you have been keeping under wraps. Maybe you have been working on something secretly or developing a plan that you have not shared with many people yet. The explosion here is that it is about to be time to reveal what you have been working on. Your secret project or your master plan is ready to come out into the world, and when it does, people are going to be shocked in the best way. They might not have seen it coming, but you have been strategically positioning yourself, and now you are ready to make your move. I also want to mention that the Seven of Swords can sometimes indicate that you need to be a little bit strategic yourself right now. Not in a dishonest way, but in a smart, calculated way. Maybe there is something you are working towards, and you do not need to broadcast it to everyone just yet. Sometimes it is wise to move in silence and let your success make the noise later. So if you have been feeling called to keep certain plans or goals private for now, trust that instinct. The shocking element with this card is that the truth is going to set you free. Whether that is discovering the truth about someone else or finally being honest with yourself about what you really want or revealing your truth to the world, it is all happening this year. The universe is done with secrets and hiding and pretending. Everything is coming into the light, and while that might feel intense, it is ultimately so liberating. Now we are moving into the fifth card, and this is the Ten of Pentacles in Aries. When I tell you this card made me literally gasp. The Ten of Pentacles is about legacy, wealth, family, long-term security, and lasting abundance. This is the card of everything coming together in the most beautiful, stable, prosperous way. After all the intensity of the previous cards, this is like the universe saying, and here is your reward. Here is what was worth fighting for. Here is why you had to go through everything you went through. What did not happen last year but is exploding into reality now is this sense of true, lasting security and abundance in your life. I am not just talking about money, although financial blessings are definitely indicated here. I am talking about feeling genuinely secure and rooted and stable in your life in a way that maybe you have not felt in a really long time. The Ten of Pentacles often represents culmination, like you have been building towards something for years, and now it is finally all coming together. For some of you, this could literally be about family, or creating a family, or solidifying your family foundation in some way. Maybe you are buying a house, or getting married, or having a baby, or reconciling with family members. There is this energy of creating something that will last, something that has roots and foundation. I am also getting messages about inheritance or receiving resources from family for some of you, or it could be about you becoming the person who creates wealth and stability for your family line. The bombshell with this card is about generational shifts and breaking cycles. Some of you, Aries, are stepping into a level of success and stability that no one in your family has reached before. You are literally changing the trajectory for future generations. That is huge. Can you feel how powerful that is? You are not just creating success for yourself, you are creating a legacy. The work you are doing now is going to impact people you have not even met yet. I am also seeing business partnerships or collaborations that lead to long-term success with this card. If you have been thinking about going into business with someone or joining forces with others to create something bigger than you could create alone, this is your sign that it is the right move. The Ten of Pentacles is all about building something sustainable, and the message is that you do not have to do it alone. In fact, the most successful outcome comes from joining resources and working together with the right people. The final card I pulled for you, Aries, is the Three of Cups, And this card just fills me with so much joy for you because the Three of Cups is about celebration, friendship, community, and shared happiness. After everything we have talked about, all the battles and the heartbreak and the secrets and the building, this card is saying that you are entering a phase of genuine celebration and joy with people who truly love and support you. What explodes for you now is community and connection. Last year, you might have felt isolated or alone or like you were fighting battles by yourself. The Three of Cups is bringing in this beautiful energy of finding your people, finding your tribe, reconnecting with friends who lift you up and celebrate your wins. I am seeing parties and gatherings and reasons to celebrate. There is this sense of finally being able to let your guard down and just enjoy yourself with people who get you. The shocking element here is about how much love is actually surrounding you. Sometimes when we have been in survival mode or going through hard times, we forget to look up and see all the people who are rooting for us. The Three of Cups is asking you to open your eyes to the community and support that is already there, and also to the new connections that are forming. You are about to meet some really amazing people who are going to become important parts of your journey. I am also getting strong messages about celebration being available to you right now. Like you do not have to wait until everything is perfect to celebrate. You can celebrate the small wins and the progress you have made, and just the fact that you are still here, still showing up, still trying. The Three of Cups is inviting you to find more joy and pleasure in your daily life, to laugh more, to connect more, to let yourself be seen and loved by others. For some of you, this card might be indicating actual celebrations coming up, like weddings or engagements or babies or promotions or successful launches. There are reasons to pop the champagne coming your way, Aries. But beyond the specific events, the energy of this card is about cultivating more joy and connection in your life as a daily practice. It is about remembering that life is meant to be enjoyed, not just endured. Okay, Aries, so let me bring all of this together for you because the story these cards are telling is so powerful. You started last year in battles and conflicts represented by the Five of Swords. You were fighting for yourself, setting boundaries, walking away from what was not serving you. Then you moved into this beautiful, self-sufficient energy of the Nine of Pentacles, where you realized you could create your own abundance and success. But there was still some unhealed heartbreak shown in the Three of Swords that needed to be processed. The Seven of Swords tells me that secrets and hidden things are being revealed this year, and truth is coming to light in powerful ways. This leads you to the Ten of Pentacles, which is the ultimate card of lasting success and legacy, and creating something stable and secure that will endure. And finally, you land in the Three of Cups, energy of celebration and joy and community. Do you see the journey here? Everything you went through last year, all the difficulties and challenges, they were preparing you for this, for the success and stability and joy that is available to you now. What did not manifest last year is exploding into your reality now because you are finally ready for it. You have done the work, you have learned the lessons, you have released what needed to go, and now there is space for the blessings to flood in. The bombshell for you, Aries, is that your entire life is about to shift in ways you cannot even imagine right now. The foundation you have been building, sometimes without even realizing it, is solid enough now to support the dreams you have been holding. The universe is ready to deliver on promises that might have felt delayed, but were really just in divine timing. If you are resonating with this reading, I would love to hear from you in the comments. Let me know which card spoke to you the most, or if you are already seeing any of these energies playing out in your life. And if you are new here, welcome to the channel. Make sure to subscribe because I post regular readings for all the signs, and I would love to have you as part of this community. Remember, Aries, you are so much more powerful than you give yourself credit for. The fact that you are still here, still fighting, still believing after everything you have been through, that shows incredible strength. Your bombshell year is here, and I am so excited to see what you create. Trust the process, trust yourself, and get ready because things are about to get really good for you. Sending you so much love and light. I will see you in the next reading. Bye for now.